Hey boys and girls, let's take another look at the life cycle of an apple tree. This is our close read number 2. Don't forget, you're going to need a buddy to do this with, so you can turn and talk. Let's reread this section again. Growing. Apple trees have one main stem called the trunk. Branches grow on the trunk. Leaves cover the tree. After 3 years, flower buds form and open in summer. Apple blossoms fill the whole tree. Let's look at this text here. It says the stem is called the trunk. Point to the trunk of one of the trees on this page. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Right here or right here. Let's try some more. How are the words stem and trunk related? Tell your partner. How are the words stem and trunk related? Did you say they're both parts of a tree or a plant? Good job. They both hold up the tree or the plant. How is the trunk of a tree different from the stem of a flower? Tell your partner, how is the trunk of a tree different from the stem of a flower? Did you say that the tree trunk is hard and big, and the stem of a flower is small and soft? I bet you had other great ideas too. Let's look at this word branches. It says branches grow on the trunk. Where are the branches on this tree? Did you point to right here? Good job. What grows on the branches? Use the picture to help you. Did you say leaves or flowers? And even other branches grow on branches. Let's look at the glossary at the end of the book. A glossary has words from the story listed in alphabetical order. Can you find the word trunk? Trunk. That starts with T. That's way down here at the end. Good. What are these words after the word trunk? Those are the words that tell you what a trunk is. The main stem of a tree. A trunk is the main stem of a tree. Let's go back to our page. Up here it says apple trees have one main stem called the trunk. That's just like what the glossary says. This tells us what a trunk is, and the glossary tells you what it is. Let's look at this text. After 3 years, flower buds form and open in the summer. Apple blossoms fill the whole tree. What's the difference between a bud and a blossom? Can you tell your partner? What's the difference between a bud and a blossom? That was a little trickier. It says that buds form and open in the summer, and then the apple blossoms fill the whole tree, like here in the picture. So a bud is the baby flower, and the blossom is the actual flower. You're doing amazing. Let's keep going. Parts of the flower blossoms turn into fruit. The little green apples keep growing bigger. Seeds form inside. What happens to part of the flower blossom? Point to it in the text. What happens to parts of the flower blossom? Did you point right here? Parts of the flower blossoms turn into fruit. Fantastic. What do little apples look like? Can you use the text or the pictures to help you? What do the little apples look like? Point to it. Did you point right here? Those are little apples. Can you believe it? What grows inside the little apples? Can you point to it in the text? What grows inside the little apples? I found that word inside in the text. Seeds form inside the little apples. I've seen those in apples when I eat them. How do these pages help you understand the life cycle of an apple tree? Well, they show you all the different stages from the tree growing, the buds and the blossoms, and then the apples growing with the seeds forming inside. You did great work today. Here's your exit ticket. You're going to need a whiteboard, a marker, and an eraser. Here's your board. And you may also want a copy of this text. It'll be a big help to you. Find the book that has this cover and turn to the life cycle of an apple tree. I want you to choose a heading inside the book. Any heading you want. Could have been one of the ones we did today, or a different heading. Write the heading on your board. Then draw a picture about something you learned in that section. Like I said, we did 2 headings today. You could choose one of those. Choose a heading, write it on your board, draw a picture about something you learned in that section. And then don't forget, seesaw it to your teacher. Great job today.